Have you checked out ChevetteReport.com? It's the newest cigar media outlet to keep you in the know with all things cigar lifestyle related. From press releases to reviews, we have it all covered. Be some of our first members to join ChevetteReport.com and be a part of the next step in the cigar culture. ChevetteReport.com.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every seam. It's the bigger love of the family.
Welcome in to Chief Talk, your favorite Thursday night live show with yours truly, Chief and Bob the Cigar Guy. Round of applause. Welcome in. Let me get over here to my comments and see who all is in the building. We've got a Bob Ellis, who was first tonight. Beat out on Mac Bergson, who usually says first in the comments. Photo Stepuros, my boy Mike from the Dead Leaf Breakfast Club. That's right, the Dead Leaf Breakfast Club. Not some stupid hack job Dead Breakfast Leaf Club. We'll get into that a little bit in the show. I'm on one right now. Charles Adamson says, hello, gents. Adam Wolf, back from the dead. Welcome in to Chief Talk this evening. Well, long time no see, my cigar-loving family. We are glad you are back. So happy to have you back. Bob Ellis, hello, Adam. Good to hear from Gary Zanstra, my man, who took the Florida State dig at me a couple weeks ago. I can take it. I'm a big boy. I can take it because Florida State got left out of the playoffs, and I could not be happier. Mac Bergson, hey, everyone. Driving, so I can't type a lot, but I'm listening. Bob Ellis says, we'll pick up slack on the Chief bashing, Mac. Charles Adamson says, great to see you here, Adam. Mac says, thanks, Bob Ellis. I'm counting on it. Jay Bates here to bash on me tonight as well. I was picking at him on the way over here. So
you got such great friends, I tell you what.
He said he was going to give it to me. He was going to give me the business tonight in the picking on department. Texas Taurus, welcome into the show. How are you doing? Max says, hi, Jay Bates. Driving to a tool sale, so I can't chat much. And a big old Texas howdy from the Texas Taurus. Welcome to the show. How are you guys doing? And ladies, if there are any ladies that are currently watching, because we do have a couple ladies every once in a while who will pop into the show. I'm going to go over here to Facebook, and I'm actually going to share the stream like I want you guys to do. I would love if you guys would go over to Facebook if you want, and share the stream so that all of your cigar-loving friends can hang out and have fun with us too. So I'm going to say, come hang out with your favorite Thursday night streamer.
No, our Chief is doing that. I just want y'all to notice that for once in the longest time, my head is taller and bigger than Chief's is, because I've noticed that because my camera's back, I'm always shorter in the head than Chief is. And I just decided I was going to move that camera.
He's shorter in the head, that's for sure. Now, it's funny you say, for the first time that my head's bigger than yours. Your head's always been way bigger than mine. You got a big old watermelon head over there. Big old.
Now, okay, stop. Did you see Your sister's post of her and me in our BMW uniforms. She showed the picture. She cropped you out because it was just me and her of when we were all wearing our Formula D uniforms. And then the picture of me and Gracie wearing our uniforms last night. And
no, I did not see the post.
And 8 years, 9 years, my head was round like a freaking beach ball.
Bowling ball?
I mean, my eyes are wide open. It looked like I was squinting. I looked like I needed a sumo outfit.
My boy Joey Van Nostrand says, "My brothers, what is going on, my friend?"
Joey reached out to me and said he wanted to bring us on his turnbuckles and thing, but he never reached out to me for us to come be on a show.
My boy Jamie says, "Hey, Chief and BTCG."
He's a teaser.
Bob Ellis says, "We all love Chief, just not as much as BTCG. Appreciate it on Chief Talk."
On the Bob Cigar Guy channel.
Appreciate it. He says you've got a bigger heart, Bob Cigar Guy. He's relegated you to just Cigar Guy, not the Cigar Guy.
Bob Cigar Guy.
Joey says, "I'm going to reach out. We're just lining up the new year now. So pay attention to your old inbox over there, Bob Cigar Guy." Stephen Finley and Adam Wolkowski, thanks for the love button over on Facebook. And Joey Van Nostrand, thanks for the like button over on Facebook. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, I thought I was hiding that comment. But I want to know, what are you guys drinking? What are you guys smoking? I am finishing up a Menelik from Foundation Cigar. Picked up this Menelik last week. Along with my other cigars, and
that was one of your top cigars for the longest time.
It was my favorite cigar.
Yeah,
yeah,
I love that.
Menelik is my number 2 favorite cigar from Foundation. My number 1's the Signature, and my number 3, is the Olmec Claro. But I will say, I have a new top 10 cigar. I do. So this week...
You've done your homework this week, then.
I have. I've been doing homework. And the boys in the Deadly Breakfast Club can vouch for me because I've been posting it when I smoke them. We got the chance to get a Matapa at the yearly PCA trade show. And I smoked my Matapa here on stream not too long after PCA, and I am willing to say that cigar that I smoked, the Matapa, was the Maduro. But I found out last week when I went to my local lounge and bought cigars. Yes, I do buy cigars. I went and found out that there was a Matapa Maduro, but there was also a Matapa Claro.
You got all these cigars. He's going to go buy some more.
Are there any Matapa Claros over there? No. So I took the chance to smoke the Matapa Claro with my good buddy Jamie over at his house on Monday night. And let me tell you what, that is a fantastic cigar.
Is it really?
I'm saying top 10 because I think I know where it is, and I don't want to reveal anything lower than top 10. Because I don't want to give it all away. Can't give it away now. Let's see. Oh, Joy Van Nostrand says, Pez says he missed you guys.
Oh, Pez.
Oh, Pez. Oh, D's. Bob Ellis says he's smoking the Havana 142 Tabernacle.
Good cigar.
Nice. My boy Mike says Matapa Claro with the Homer drool. You know, like when Homer would do that with the Duff or whatever. Adam Wolf smoking a classic. Got an L40 and some cheer wine. Michael Carter is going to love you to death. Jay Bates says, we're here for BTCG, not you, Chief. Let's be clear.
Y'all beat that boy
Jay
up
Bates,
so bad.
I will get on my phone and I will block you out of the chat for 5 minutes. Matt Scaife, old Uncle Matty Scaife, says 2023 holiday Stillwell Star with some Elijah Craig single barrel. Nice.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Ask away.
I just grabbed a bag from my desk. Just cigars sitting on my I got lots of cigars sitting on my desk. And in this bag, which I didn't know what was in this bag because it probably would have been smoked by now. Chief, I have these 4 cigars. The Aganorsa Leaf, which one? Oh, backwards. The Aganorsa Leaf Connecticut, that nice little boxy press. The McAuliffe Leyenda, the Ozinger
Osgener.
Bosphorus.
Bosphorus.
And the ADV.
Adventura.
Which one is it?
That looks like the Barbaroja's Revenge.
Yes.
That is a fantastic
That's
cigar.
the one with the girl?
No, that's
the skeleton girl?
That's the La Roña.
So which one? I'll leave it up. I'm not just going to leave it up, Chief. I'm leaving it up to everybody. Which one should I be smoking tonight? Because I didn't know I had these.
I think if I was going to pick anything out of those, it would be that Adventura.
So Steven's saying the Adventura. What say everybody else? What do y'all say?
Let's see. Rick Carroll trying the Trinidad Espiritu Series 3. Ooh, great cigar. Really good cigar, actually. Texas Taurus says, I need to try the year 23 here. It's great. I actually learned today from Steve Saka that the year 23 winter blend and last year's winter blend are two different blends. I did not know that. They're two different blends.
Oh, I knew that.
His post today talked about how this blend is a little lighter than last year's blend, but
it's the first Connecticut wrapper.
Next year, the 2022 winter blend is being introduced as the Stillwell Star Aromatic number 22.
Oh.
D Cigar says, hi, fellas. What's up, Pez?
Oh, Pez. Pez.
Matt Scave says, Texas Taurus, I thought last year was amazing. This year blows it away. Ooh. Texas Taurus says, smoked the last one. I think that's the Adventura Barbaroja. Rick Carroll says the Adventura. Adam Wolf says his vote would be the Adventura. Bob Ellis says go with the old crowned head selection, the Bosphorus from Osgener. Matt Scase says the Adventura. Mac Bergson says I'd vote for Swisher Sweet Great.
Well, sadly, we don't have any Swisher Sweet Great.
Texas Taurus says I had the year 22 a week ago for the second time and forgot how good it was. Yes, I need the year 23 ASAP. That stands for as soon as possible, please. Wow. And then Jamie Vaughn comes in with the, hey, Adam.
What kind of funky foot is that?
I really can't see it from here. Oh, it's just like a...
Is it just like a...
Yeah, it's a shaggy foot, and it's just like...
Is it like a shaggy foot?
Yeah, it's a shaggy foot, and they just like
I
pressed it down.
don't know if it's not a closed foot that's scrunched.
Well, I guess that's technically what I meant was closed foot, not shaggy foot. Sorry, here. It gives you a whole bunch of wrapper to taste.
Look at that.
Well, I guess you really wouldn't taste it much because you're toasting all of that wrapper. Bob Ellis says, I love Adventura, but that one wasn't my favorite. I thought that was really good. I think the only other one that I would dare venture to say that I would like around it or more would be the Queen's Pearl.
Have you seen my cutter?
Oh.
Now, I know somebody else has a jewelry cutter.
Have you seen my cutter? That's right. This is the new Leffenlam La Tag. It is a necklace. You wear it as such, but because we're kind of far away from the screen, I didn't want to. It kind of looks like a. Look how shiny. Look.
It is sparkly.
My little blangy blang.
Yours is sparkly.
Do a little.
Well, mine's got a little titty dance. A little shine in the middle of it. Looks
See,
like
you can't. I can attract all the boys to the yard with mine.
I'm not looking to attract boys to the yard. I don't even have milkshakes.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I would not say that. So you're gonna smoke an Adventura. I actually have an Adventura as well.
I think I was going to take pictures of this because it's such a cool band.
Now, this cigar, I have not smoked yet either, so technically works. I'm trying to smoke, all the cigars. Now, I did cheat, right? I smoked the Menelik, but I can't not look at a Menelik and not eat the Menelik, right? So I have the Royal Return Adventura here, little white band action
it's
for
not
you.
The Queen's Pearls?
No, this is the Royal Return. Says it right there. You just have to believe me. It's a little faded out because It's so bright and white with the light on it. But yes, this is the new cutter, the newest thing out of Leffen Lams right now. This is the Le Tag. It is a wearable cigar cutter. I should have brought over my bracelet because then I could be like, they've had a wearable cutter before in the bracelet, but it's just a punch. Now they have a wearable cutter, and it's a guillotine. And everybody knows I am a sucker for guillotines. I prefer a guillotine cut over anything else. Bob the Cigar Guy, he is a V cut guy, but all you do is you pull down. It's nice because when you put it up in there, actually, I'm gonna put it down here. It clicks, so it won't.
Sneeze.
It won't fall out. It won't jimmy out. As you use it, I have mine in Odie green, the olive drab green. It matches the hat. It matches the shirt. It matches just about everything that I have.
The stuff between your toes.
My boy Supremo Tobacco with the hi everybody. Charles Adamson has got an Espinosa knuckle sandwich chef's special with some barrel DAXI. What number is that?
I don't know.
Something with 11 in it. Or maybe that's the name. Maybe it's not Roman numerals. I don't know. Bob Ellis says Royal Return is good too. Bob Ellis says it was good. I like the Queen's pearls and the King's gold. Nice. So yeah, it's just it's a V cut. You could put in that brand new Lunatic, right?
You could
cut that bad boy.
You could.
I think it's 100 ring gauge.
You could night shift as a moil.
I'm not for sure what the ring gauge is on this bad boy, but they suggest that you put the cigar on the back side of the cutter so that you don't take off that beautiful Leffen Lams logo, and then it's just a quick. Whoop. There you go. Take off the cap of the cigar. No schmutz left behind, and then when you're done with it, you just put it right back on your neck. Now,
have you tried cutting it with it while it was on your neck?
I have, but I look like an idiot because I got a tree trunk neck, right? I got a big old neck. It's not like my neck tapers down at all. I got a big neck. So this necklace, a lot of it is taken up by neck space. So when I do it like this, I look like an idiot. I gotta get it like this, and then I gotta come over here.
You gotta screw up and catch some beard here and there.
Hold your mouth right. Hold your mouth right and chomp. Right? You can do it. It's possible, but I think I look like an idiot when I do it. So I usually just take it off. Now, one thing I have decided not to do is wear the cutter on the inside of my shirt.
Why?
Because if I want to share it with somebody, if I want somebody else to use it, I think bad boy's been running up on my chest hair, and
the Odir de Essence of Chief.
I'm not selling that experience. Let's see. Joey Van Nostrand says, I need that cutter. Supremo Tobacco says, sitting in bumper to bumper traffic sucks, but y'all just made my commute better. Yes. Get out the way, you dirty hippies. Charles Adamson says, Barrel uses a 4-digit alphanumeric code for each blend. Oh. So that's DA9, I imagine. Jay Bates says, BTCG gets Frosties, not milkshakes. So you don't have any milkshakes to bring the boys to the yard. You got the old Wendy's Frosties.
And a set of French fries. Could you dip your French fries in the Frosty?
All right. Now, continuing on with my green theme, I am using the brand new green Calibri Quasar 2. Bob, you used your blue one, but I've got the green to continue on with the theme over here. This is a cool lighter. It's a double pinpoint, awesome lighter. I keep mine on about half speed, and so half speed gets you about that tall. Put it in front of something where you can kind of see it. And it's a nice, the whole entire front slide. Well, not the whole entire front. These two diamonds up here slide up when you press on it. I need to refill mine with gas, apparently, because I'm out. But I've been using this thing like gangbusters. I got a can. But as Bob was showing, it's got that cool punch that's like jet propulsioned out whenever you click the button. So you got the little black button on the back, and whoop, it popped up and came back down. That's the first time I've seen that happen. So it pushes it all the way out and kind of locks it in place. But because I have my Leffenlawn tag on me, I don't have to worry about where's my cutter, dude. Because now I don't have to say that. I don't have to say where's my cutter, dude.
Are you going to wear that all the time?
No.
You going to get a big necklace?
So that's something I've been thinking of. Now, in order to George Pablo, my man, good to see you guys. Good to see you, George Pablo. How are you doing this evening? In order, so I got this necklace from Leffenlawn to promote sales and to show it off because of my dope camera skills and my
I didn't get one.
My social media work. And they said, hey, we would love to send you one in return of a whole bunch of awesome dope stuff for a certain amount of time. And so after that certain amount of time is done and over with, when I get out the photos that they have requested of me to get, I do think I'm going to change the necklace. But while I am taking photos and videos and story posts and all sorts of things like that for Leffenlawn, I'm keeping it on the chain. It's a dog tag
beaded chain.
Beaded chain. So it's not like you're not paying for the chain, you're paying for the cutter. But I have talked with my boy Will McFall, and he said he's doing the same thing whenever he gets his posts out and done for him, that he's going to be looking to get a chain as well. So the dog tag chain's not bad. It's it's a standard.
It's minimalist.
It's a standard beaded chain, but I think it could look cooler with different kinds of chains. So
they probably wanted to promote the look of the cutter and not have it be detracted.
Oh
from
yeah, but here's the thing: they're selling a necklace cutter. You got to put a necklace on it for it to be a necklace cutter, right?
And you probably have to jack up the price if you put an expensive, stainless or silver.
And maybe they do in the future. Maybe Leffenlawn comes out with a cool necklace because they make a bracelet, right? Maybe they come out with a cool necklace in the future and it jacks up the price.
And they've got some gold-plated ones too, with writing on it.
Not yet.
Oh no, I saw them at PCA.
They were at PCA, but those have not debuted yet. Rick Carroll, thanks for hitting the love button over on Facebook, and George Pablo, Charles Adamson, thank you both as well for hitting the like button over on Facebook. Got 11 people on YouTube, 3 people on Facebook. Whole lot of fun. Charles Adamson says, back to cold weather here, resorting to propane and bourbon to stay warm. Jay Bates says, the usual rogue peppermint for me. Would love to have a Papas Fritas H99 tonight, but I don't think Mother Nature will cooperate. Adam Wolf says, Charles, I can't wait not to have summer year round. Besides, I'll be close to BTCG in chief. He said in the Discord that he's going to be moving up to North Carolina, I think.
All right.
At the end of this year or next year, something like that.
All right. North Carolina's a big state, though.
But it's closer. No matter what part of North Carolina you go to, it's closer from where he's at in Florida. So might not be that much closer, but it's closer. Jay Bates says, I might pay for that experience. I don't know what experience you're talking about.
I'm not sure either.
But yeah, the going back to top 10, top 20 cigars for this year, because I think I've pretty much settled on doing a top 20 this year. I did find the cigar. Well, I already said the Matapa Claro is definitely top 10 worthy. Really enjoyed that cigar. I have the Matapa Maduro here that I bought because I saw the Claro and then I bought the Maduro because I was like, well, maybe I smoked the Claro and didn't like it, so let me get the Maduro just in case it was the Maduro. But now the way this Matapa Claro was smoking for me on Monday night, sitting with Jamie, I'm pretty sure I got the Matapa Maduro at PCA. So
Now I'll tell you what, talking about top 10 list, I was at the flea market and this guy was selling this round platter that held 10 tacos in the divots. And I looked at it and I said, that would be perfect for a top 10 list, and each one would just be in a different slot, right? It looked perfect, like it was made for it. And so that was my plan. I bought the thing and I was ready to change the paint on it and stuff. And then it dawned on me, I don't have my top 10 cigars. I smoked them.
that's funny.
So
you bought the plate for nothing.
So I bought the plate for nothing because I can't do that.
And you can't even turn it into a clock because it's 10 spots.
Right. It's so I'm sitting there going, you big dummy, because it had a hole in the middle where you put, salsa or whatever. And I was like, I'll make a top 10 graphic or something and put it in there or whatever, make it really cool. And then I'm like, wait, I don't have all the cigars.
That's funny.
So
I mean, I would love to go and buy my top 10, but
right. But
some of my top 10 are a little expensive.
Right.
Adam Wolf says, don't worry, family. I will do Chief a favor and get rid of his Rocky Patel obsession. Come on now. Come on down, buddy. Or come on up. Come on over. We'll cure the Rocky Patel obsession.
You can come sign the studio.
Absolutely.
I think this side over here is the better side.
Well, I think everybody would agree with that, except for my boy Jamie Line. Because I got one signature on my side.
I got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
3,
8, 9,
4, 5, 6,
10.
7, 8, 9, 10. And then it looks like 11. Maybe is that 12 back there?
Yeah, 11, 12 or 13.
I think you got 12.
Yeah.
Which sucks because they're all on your side and I got one. But my one count.
And I got some heavy hitters up here too.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I guess it's because I keep the Sharpie on this side, and
I
bring in a little step stool.
You're always
and I set it in front of my side.
You're always like, hey, here, you come sign the top of the studio over here.
And then once they get up there, I'm like, but if you want to go sign over on Chief's side, you can. But while you're here,
might as well do it right. Adam Wolf says he will definitely come and visit the studio and sign it. Mac Burton says sale number 1 done, headed to number 2. Well, in a world full of number 1s, Mac, you are my number 2.
Oh, that's good. My freaking camera.
Corey Alford, thanks for hitting the like button over on Facebook. Appreciate it greatly. Now, tonight's show it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas because it is. It is starting to get winter time, right? Winter doesn't technically hit us until December 21st, right? That's technically the first day of winter. December 20th, December 21st. I think it's 21st. But it is chilly. Winter is getting here because it is starting to be cold all day. For the past few weeks, it's been cold in the morning time, nice and wonderful during the daytime, and then cold once the sun sets down at 5:30.
And our house is looking like Christmas too. We had everybody over Saturday, and we decorated the Christmas tree, all the grandkids. And for whatever reason, all the grandkids, 4 of the 5, decided to get on my feet as I tried to walk. So I was lifting up. On one side, I had Jackson and Caden, 120, 140 pounds. On the other side, I had Macy and Amber, 65 pounds. And so I was stomping around and this and that. And of course, I'm going to have to say, Steven, I bet you can't. Y'all go jump on Big Bo. And of course, I had to do that to Steven, but I bet you didn't have the problem I had. 2 days later, I felt like I had got punched in the butt with a ball peen hammer on both sides of my hips. My hips hurt so stinking bad. I thought I was going to die.
That is funny because I will say, Sunday evening, I've just been.
It's going to be okay.
My eyes have been watering this whole time. Sunday evening into Monday, my left ankle sure was sore. And I'm not sure if that was the the small little trip I had on the way out to the car Sunday morning to church, it had rained, and I was wearing my cowboy boots. And I misstepped one time on my left foot and it kind of rolled my ankle a little bit. But now that you say it, I did have all them kids on my ankle, so maybe that's what really caused the problem. And with my recent experiences with gout, probably not it definitely was me thinking, holy crap, my gout's coming back. I don't want to have to deal with this. Now, luckily, I have gone to my doctor once already with gout, so she was like, next time you have anything that you feel like a gout flare up, just call me and I'll get you some medicine. Luckily, on Tuesday, my ankle was back to normal and running like a champ. Charles Adams says, Chief, as a pro photographer, haven't you told Bob never clean the lens with spit?
It looks better.
Well, I mean, hold on. Now it looks better.
You look just
Bob
like
Ellis
me.
says maybe it was the roller skating. That was the weekend previous.
Boy, that joker was a mess.
Now, I did say to myself while roller skating, there's a good chance that I might mess up my ankles. So, what did I do before I started roller skating?
He stretched.
That I got made fun of for doing?
I
was stretching because it's at least better to prepare the ligaments through slow compressions instead of that one quick snap.
Just be tough.
Well, look,
be made out of concrete.
If I can never have to deal with gout again, I'll be happy. I hope I never have to deal with that again. Because that was rough. I will say. John Ryan says, "What's a better movie, Elf or The Polar Express?" That's actually a good topic. I know what I
know what you're gonna say.
What do you feel like you would say is a better movie, Elf or The Polar Express?
For you or me?
For you.
I've never watched all of Polar Express.
Okay.
So I would have to say Elf. But if I'm going to pick a movie for Christmas, it's Die Hard. Because that's a Christmas movie.
Christ.
Die Hard is
not a Christmas movie.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Not a Christmas
It starts
movie.
off with Christmas. There's a Christmas tree in the thing. Run DMC singing the Christmas sign at Hollis, Queens. It is Christmas. It's a Christmas party. It's Christmas.
Adam Wolf agrees with you and says Elf. Matt Bergson says Elf, no doubt. Bob Ellis says Elf. John Ryan, answering his own question, says Elf as well. Now, I say The Polar Express. I love The Polar Express.
Didn't we buy you one of them little Christmas bells one year for Christmas?
I don't think so. I actually, because The Polar Express was not on any of our streaming services a couple weeks ago, I bought it on Amazon for $3.99. So now I have the Polar Express whenever I want it. But then the next day, I had an alert on my phone that said the Polar Express is on Roku or on Hulu. So I was like, well, dang. But the Polar Express is only going to be on Hulu until January 1st, right? It's not going to be there forever. So now I can watch the Polar Express anytime I want. I love the Polar Express. I grew up being a huge train fan. I still love, I like trains. My youngest Shepherd is a train fanatic. That boy loves trains. But he loves all sorts of vehicles, trains,
tractors,
airplanes.
trucks.
Yeah, tractors. I mean, we had the Christmas I keep wanting to call it a Christmas carnival. We had a Christmas parade last week, and there were a few tractors in the parade. And it's funny, Shepard doesn't say a whole bunch of words, but one word he can say well is tractor.
He kept going like this, like, come here.
Come here, tractor, come here. Gary Zanstra, my boy, Polar Express. So I'm a Polar Express fan. I love the Polar Express. Tom Hanks is my overall. I have a hair sticking in front of my eye.
And now you do Star Wars and Star Wars adjacent movies every Christmas, right?
So we do we at least do And we usually start it once Shanna gets off of school for Christmas break. So I'm going to have to wipe my eyes again. My eyes just won't stop watering. We do usually when Shanna gets off for Christmas break, because she's a teacher, we do. My eyes won't stop watering. I don't know what I've done to my eyes, but they are perpetually watering. I'm gonna have to take myself off screen for a second. I'm gonna make you solo layout.
Now it looks better.
So we do. Once Shanna gets out of school for the year, or for the semester into the Christmas period, we do watch Star Wars, and we always start off with episode 1, 2, and 3.
That's not Star Wars. That's Star Wars adjacent.
No, it's Star Wars. And then last year, I think it was the first year we did. Maybe it was 2 years ago. We it used to be we would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I think it was either last year or the year before we did add in Rogue One and Solo.
Star Wars adjacent.
Now that I will.
Solo was a great movie. I liked Solo.
I will agree that Solo and Rogue One are Star Wars adjacent. But I was, 1, 2, and they're Star Wars trilogies. It's a trilogy of trilogies, right? You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Star Wars.
So
Empire Strikes Back.
Because we have added
Return
in Rogue One, and because we have added in Solo, we will probably start that next week. It's just kind of hard because once Shannon gets home,
and then you got to watch The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett.
No, we don't. We've decided not to go in that far because now you're adding in. If you do the Book of Boba Fett, if you do Mandalorian, if you do Andor, if you do Ahsoka, now you're adding in 40 episodes, 40 to 50 episodes at almost an hour long. So you would need to just basically cut your TV on and let it run all day if you decided to watch the series alongside of them. Because then you start wondering about, well, do I watch, Rebels and the Clone Wars and the animated series? Do you start watching those as well?
No, you should be smoking cigars and researching about cigars. That should be life. And I got to tell you, you, sir, above anybody I can think of, are like glue in relationships. You draw people together for community. Sadly, that community is bashing you at the same time. They come together to give you a hard time.
Oh, every week.
I mean, I agree with what they're saying.
John Ryan says, what you smoking? Late to the party. So I am smoking the Royal Return from Adventura. Bob the Cigar Guy is smoking the Barbaroja's Revenge from Adventura.
Tight draw.
I decided to smoke my Adventura because he's smoking an Adventura.
I want a trendsetter.
Oh, Santa Claus, Sammy Flo, welcome into the show. Mac Berkson says, show looks amazing right now. I imagine that was
single screen.
Not on screen. Adam Willis says it's okay, Chief. We all know it's just overwhelming to be sitting next to the great Bob the Cigar Guy. Texas Tourist says Mandalorian season 3 was terrible.
It was interesting, but now Loki season 2 sucked.
No, I disagree.
Sucked.
Texas Tourist says so sad. I love season 1 and season 2. Jay Bates says he's an Elf fan. He's like 5 minutes late. Mac Bergson says Andor is amazing. Slow start, but great finish. Yeah, I stopped watching Andor after the 7th episode. And I've been told the 3rd episode is when it gets good, so I need to go back.
That's the girl with the 2 big horns running off the back of her head. Oh.
Andor is about Cassian Andor, the guy in Rogue One. Charles Adamson says, I live with a musical lover, so it's White Christmas and Sound of Music.
All right.
Texas Taurus says, oh, man, I couldn't watch Andor, and I tried. J. Bates says,
White Christmas.
Die Hard. Yes, it is, Chief. You watch your mouth with that blasphemy. You watch those garage doors every time you walk outside.
Die Hard.
Sammy Flo said Aventura with the flex and the fire emojis, and then giving a nice hello to Mac Bergson. Mac Bergson says, I'll be nicer to Chief when he's nicer to BCG. Still don't know who BCG is. Texas Taurus says Loki season 2, and then I assume that is trash. And then he says, okay, Sheldon.
They did Loki season 2 just so they could bring back Black Widow and Iron Man and everybody else in these alternate life universe boogie boo. It's just poor writing, is what it is.
My boy Charles has jumped back on the sane train and says, with Adam back, I'm sticking up for Chief tonight. Gary's answer says, Star Wars A New Hope is the best. That's what you would call Star Wars 1, because you don't call it A New Hope.
Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. If it wasn't a commemorative cup and a poster from Hardee's, it was not a Star Wars movie. There, I said it. There it is.
I'm willing to. I know for sure that there are commemorative cups of at least episode 1.
Not this. No, it was,
it was
a cup poster combination.
No. There might have been a poster. Here's the thing. Those cups were the big cups with the really cool topper that went on it. Because it had Anakin in his big goggles with his pod racing on it. Heck yeah.
But they didn't have a poster. That's why I said poster.
I am the Star Wars fan between the two of us.
No, you're not. You're a Star Wars adjacent fan between the two of us.
I do want to take a quick moment to say thank you to Mike Pfeiffer and Michael Zakovic. Welcome back this week. And Dan Burns for the like button.
Did you watch?
Dan Burns, hold on. Dan Burns, I hope you're feeling much better, my friend.
Did you watch Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, or Return of Jedi at the release in a movie theater?
I didn't, but
that's right. So you are not the official aficionado.
There's no proof that you did either.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
No, what's the proof?
I said it.
Bob Ellis says Kid Anakin was almost as annoying as Jar Jar. You guys, just no clue. Michael Zakovic says, got home late, just tuning in. Welcome in. Hope you're smoking something good. Adam Wolf says, I prefer Spaceballs over Star Wars.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Boomer 2 says, I agree, Bob. Supremo Tobacco says, I really like the Royal Return. Mac Bergson says, with another excuse, as he always has, I'm driving, so I do talk to text.
Thank you for being a safe driver.
Texas Taurus says that he prefers The Empire Strikes Back. Michael's got himself a Krakatoa. Nice. Supremo Tobacco says, do y'all remember when Hardee's had steak sandwiches?
Hardee's, that mushroom and Swiss hamburger. It's fire.
Oh, looky here.
Look
who's come in to hang out with us this evening. Sammy Shade. Welcome in, my man. Hope you're doing well.
Shammer.
Glad to see you. So before we dive any farther into any kind of Star Wars talk, because we could dive, and I could dive much farther than you could ever could.
In adjacent garbage, but not in original.
Anyways, I could school you in original as well.
No.
So anyways, favorite Christmas movies. I think my favorite all-time Christmas movie is The Santa Claus, Tim Allen. A close second is probably Home Alone. And then third for sure would be The Polar Express.
I like the one with Arnold and Sinbad with Turbo Man.
That's
Jingle All the Way.
We watched that a couple weeks ago. I watched it with Ember and Shepard, and Ember was enthralled the whole way through. Let's see. Charles Edmondson says, how many here waited in line at a theater to see Star Wars A New Hope in 1977? Dad, no, you didn't. You were 7 years old. You did not wait in line.
No, I got to go.
Wait in line on the opening night at 7 years old.
It was at the Plaza 3 Triple Theater, Gainesville, Florida. Me and Ronnie got to go. We went because we were irritating our parents because we had a garage sale at the house, and we said, can we go see Star Wars? And my mom was like, no, I'm not letting that boy go. And her friend, who was Ronnie's mom, said, oh, let the kids go. They'll have a great time. Yeah.
You didn't go on opening night.
I got a big bucket of popcorn. Didn't eat half of it because I was a stupid
You're
little
naming
kid.
off things that happened.
You know
what?
I
peed in a urinal that was a tall stand-up urinal, and there was hair all over it.
I was a stupid little kid.
You can just name things out of a theater experience. That could have been like you going and seeing what is that movie? Where the
I was a stupid little kid, and there were cute girls behind me. And the cute girls are behind me, and being a young man with a friend trying to show off with the girls, I pretended like I sneezed, and I threw my whole bucket of popcorn in the air behind me, and then I felt bad because I had nothing but a couple kernels left to eat in the popcorn. But I showered the girls, thinking that they would love me because I put greasy buttered popcorn on top of them.
Said, anyone else tried the Camacho Broadleaf? Had 2 that were amazing, 2 that were meh. Production issues. I don't know. I have not had the Camacho Broadleaf, but when it comes to stuff like that, I mean, I've had Camacho. I don't think I've ever had a poor experience with Camacho.
I've had flavor issues with Camacho. I don't like some of their flavors. They're a little bit aggressive.
Oh, well, I wouldn't call that a flavor issue. I just call that a me issue.
Okay, it's a you issue.
Well, that flavor might be, like I don't like any Rocky Patel flavors, but Adam Wolf does. So, it's a me issue, not an Adam Wolf issue, or not a Rocky Patel issue.
No, I'm saying it's just the flavors I didn't care for. Some of the flavors I didn't care for.
Favorite is Home Alone. Michael we said Christmas movies, buddy.
We just watched Home Alone, didn't we? Saturday?
Yeah. We're naming Christmas movies, Michael. Bob Ellis says there weren't as many spoilers back in the day. I was blown away in theater finding out Vader was Luke's dad. Gary Zanstra said I did. Michael says, I waited in a line of about 200 people deep.
See, y'all don't understand that. Now, I got to say, you did used to wait in line at whatever that place is where you could buy video games.
GameStop.
And you waited in line for either a Black Ops something or a whatever. I remember you telling me about that.
Heck yeah, that was awesome. Because you'd go get the game, and you'd go home, and you'd wait like 30 minutes for it to completely download to your console. And then you'd stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning learning all the maps and playing with all the guns and all that stuff, getting wrecked by people who would watch videos and stuff on it. And then you had to go to school in 2 hours.
And then you ditched class and you went back and played the game some more.
Texas Taurus said he was still in the womb when it came out, so his parents were at the movies. So he was there in spirit, or he was there in utero. Charles Adamson says, I did it with my girlfriend, still wife. I was 19. Sammy Flo says Bob also drove his drop top Corvette there and then went to the gentleman's club after the movie. Yeah, he rode it. He rode in his 1971 Stingray Corvette with his Don Juan white jacket with
Don Johnson.
The collar popped. No,
Miami
you had the cheaper
Vice
version. You had the Don Juan. You had the Mexican, not the Cuban.
You stupid. You just stupid.
Popped your collar.
Oh, the Dayglow t-shirt.
You popped your collar. You had your Skechers on. And,
they didn't have Skechers back then.
Your British Knights.
Vans. Now, I did rock the British Knights.
Adam Wolf says Camacho Broadleaf was pretty good to me. Michael says, come on, Chief, Die Hard. Is a Christmas? No, it's not.
It is a Christmas movie.
Texas Taurus was. I was about to buy a box set of them. That's how good it was. Then I had some dirge. I mean, go buy another single and let that be your decider. You had 2 good, 2 bad. Go buy one more, and 3 out of 5 ain't bad, right? Hey, my nose is running.
I'm still laughing at the Don Juan jacket. I had one of those Don Johnson jackets.
Matt Burton says, hey, Sammy Flo, sorry, I'm driving. Adam Wolf says, Texas Taurus, that is the dangers of a handmade product. Can't make them all perfect.
And I had the t-shirt that when it got hot, it would change colors. So in theory, if you put your hand on it,
sweating.
If you put your hand on it, it would leave your hand in different spots and it'd be kind of cool and all this and that. No, I just had really dark colors under the armpits.
Yeah,
and right up
my
under
shirt's
the
a color changing shirt too.
Yeah, right up under the middle of the pectoralis majora region.
I got a color changing shirt.
Yeah.
You want to come buy this one?
It's green too.
Bob Ellis says I love broadleaf, but was disappointed in the Camacho. Texas Taurus, I'm dry boxing the last Camacho broadleaf I have, and then he said I finally had a meat lovers. Ooh, I'm glad you enjoyed. You put a thumbs up, so I assumed you enjoyed it.
I very rarely dry box. I dry box for the winter time, but I really don't dry box. I cold box. I take my cigar from, if I'm going to smoke outside, which I don't much here because we got a studio, I would take it outside and sit it out in the weather and let it acclimatize. This Sunday's video that I put out, it talked, no, is this Sunday's? No, it's Drewsday next Tuesday. I'm doing the Blackened, and I was talking about that as well.
It's Blackened month, baby.
Is it Blackened month?
It is.
Well, that's good that I did it.
Charles Adamson says, get Chief a gold chain for that cutter, and he will be in Miami Vice. I'm hoping that Left and Loms decides to come back when they release their second version of the cutters, because it is black and gold. And I sure would love to rep that one as well.
Well, we hopefully will be going to PCA in March.
Oh, no, we're going.
God, that's 3 months away.
We're going.
That's 3 months
We're
away.
going to PCA.
God.
We'll be at PCA. Excited to be at PCA this year. Shout out to actually, before I shout out my boy Richard Gerling, I need to shout out my favorite accessory company in the whole entire world. It's a Chief Top, man. Cigar is the leading cigar accessory brand, designing and marketing innovative products such as butane lighters, precision cigar cutters, travel cases, humidors, premium butane fuel, and humidification systems. Creator of the revolutionary and iconic XI cutter, Cigar products are sold in thousands of retail locations around the world. Use coupon code CHIEFTALK, all one word and in capitals, for 15% off your order today on Cigar.com. Thank you, Cigar, for partnering with Chief Talk, sponsoring here, and giving the lovely Chief Talk people a 15% off discount code at Cigar.com. And also want to shout out my boy Richard Gerling across the pond. This is the nice metal cigar rest. Got the head of the channel here, and got the butt of it here. Right there.
Wow.
This one's actually pretty cool because it doubles for all of my alcoholics, J Bates, as a bottle opener.
Dang. God dang.
We don't have these for sale, but just figured I'd show you. And give a big shout out to Rich Girdley.
Who makes our Christmas ornaments?
Yeah.
Which are on sale right now at
Because
ShibettiReport.com.
the ordering thing is no longer working. So
Again?
yeah, wouldn't allow me to. It didn't accept my refute that we weren't selling tobacco products.
So how are we?
Well, I've just got to find another. It went dead today at 12, so I've just got to find another process. But all those who did order, did you mail those out today? Yesterday? No? Yes?
No. No. They're going out tomorrow.
You forgot.
No, I did not forget.
How are they going out tomorrow? You work.
They did not go out today.
Did you forget?
No. It was on my list of things to do.
Oh, you just didn't make it.
And I just did not get to that on the list. I dropped the ball.
J Bates says, my alcohol intake increased when I started watching this.
Liar. Because you were watching us when I first met you, a barn smoker. No.
Bob Ellis says, looking forward to the ornament. J Bates says, he has not. He's blinking because he's in trouble. So.
Yeah. No, I dropped the ball. I did.
Well, good. Remind me, because I got to make sure. I don't know if you've addressed one to J Bates or not. So we got to make sure we get one addressed out to him. No, yeah. I sent you his information.
You did.
Yeah. I'm having to wrap my brain with as many as the thing did say we sold, and then the other people who contacted me and said, I bought one, but I don't have my information out there. So
we have sold hardly any.
No, we sold
maybe 10.
No, 15 or 16.
I haven't gotten 15 or 16 names.
Well, not everybody bought one.
Okay. We may have 10 individual mailing addresses.
Yes. Jay Bates says, it's okay, BTCG. You're a busy, busy man, Chief.
No, I
Could've
dropped the
done it.
ball.
He
I
has
dropped the
time.
ball. It was my responsibility. I dropped the ball. I was excited. I was today. A friend at work a couple weeks ago, I was talking about I need to find somebody who deer hunts a lot and ends up having an extra deer, and I could pay the processing a little extra and maybe get some deer meat in the house. And that would be great to have because I don't have any friends to go out hunting with, and I don't hunt on public land because it's dangerous up here. People shoot anything that moves, and I look like a big meal. And so he goes, "Yeah, I'll bring." He said, "I'll bring you some." And I said, "I'll pay." He goes, "No, don't worry about it." And he goes, "Oh," he said, "Bring a little cooler bag tomorrow." I did, and instead of him bringing me deer, he brought me about 2 pounds of bear tenderloin and a bear ham. And I was like, "Ooh."
A bear ham or a bear ham?
It was a ham off of a bear. And so I talked to the guy, I did some research, and I made 15 bean soup with the bear meat as the meat. And I cooked it down, and I kept nursing it and playing around with it and tasting it. And I had bear meat, and the kids got to have bear meat. Chief had bear meat. First lady had bear meat, never had it. And so I was really excited about that opportunity for all of them. So I really dropped the ball. It was my fault. I screwed up. I apologize.
Bom, bom, bom.
Yeah. I screw up every once in a while, but people think I'm perfect. I can't let Steven do all the screw ups. Like you can't buy an ornament today.
You could up until 12.
You can't buy an ornament right now.
But you said today.
But he was sitting there watching soccer for 3 hours when he was sitting here.
Yesterday.
He could have got it done today. He could have got it done today sitting here doing
Yesterday
nothing.
I did. Watch Liverpool win and Chelsea lose.
So that's my fault.
No, the one thing I'm sad about is the highest we've gotten to this evening is 18 people. We have not reached the 20 mark.
Charles, I'll tell you, if we can't get the thing up and running, we will still ask y'all for your addresses, and we will send them to you in the mail. Because we're never, I mean, yes, we'd like to be able to put some money back into the channel and stuff like that.
What I'll do is tomorrow I'll go and
I'd rather have it in your house.
Tomorrow I will search for another plugin that works. I'll try to see if I can fix the original one because the original one didn't have an issue. It just updated.
You know what surprised me about?
And so because the first one updated and it wouldn't give me another update in time, I just had to find one. And because I said it was a cigar ornament, it said, "Oh, you're selling tobacco. We can't let you do this." And I said, "It's not tobacco. It's an ornament." They never got back on
here. The thing that surprised me about this year, I thought
George Juarez, thanks for liking.
I thought the ornaments were going to fly out the door because when we did the big giveaway, the 320 something 236 giveaway, I put a bunch of ornaments in there. I slid ornaments in, and I was thinking that people were like, "Well, I got last year's ornament. I need to get this year's ornament." It didn't work.
It's just I don't know. It's kind of a.
We even cut the price this year from $20 plus shipping to $10 shipped.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of a niche thing, you know. It's unfortunately we don't have as you didn't do like a YouTube video on them.
No, I didn't.
So
I didn't.
So, but the people who really wanted them got them.
We don't really do ornaments for profits per se. We do it because we want to build that community. We do
ornaments because there are a certain amount of people who do like them, and it's easier to get 100 and have more instead of buying 20 and not have enough.
You about pay the same for 20 as you do for 100.
So, like I said, most of the people who really wanted one got them.
Have we heard anything about our lighters and cutters and stuff?
I haven't heard anything back. I think we're just waiting. When we ordered them, it was a 6-week lead time. So that means 6 weeks should be up by sometime next week, I believe. So we may have them in time. We just want to ship them out real quick.
Well, if not, they're not Christmas
I might have to.
They don't have Christmas on them. They're everyday kind of thing. So
we might have to go to the post office and get a bunch of the small mailers and some bubble wrap, and I might have to come over here with my kids and put them to work.
I'm looking forward to having one in my hand with our logo on it. We've wanted to have cutters and lighters and ashtrays and Travadors for a long time, but we didn't want to go with crap. We want to make sure that we put out good quality stuff, and this Cigar stuff, this paleo stuff is amazing.
Yeah. Bubba says, I've got one every year. Made sure I ordered on Black Friday to make sure I've got one.
My man.
And Animal says, let me know when the ornaments are back up and running, and I'll pick up mine. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have everything sorted out where we can get the rest of the... I say we probably have about 80 of them left, maybe a little more than 80. No, probably about 80 with the few that we hold out for ourselves every year for our own tree.
Your First Lady gets number 1. Chief gets number 2. Gracie gets number 3. And then I hold on to the 4th one.
Got the Smoke In Cigar of the Month Club right here.
We did.
Let me open this bag up. Mike Zachman says, I'm excited to get mine. Really great idea.
Thank you.
We have got your order information already packed up and ready to go. Just we don't have it out the door.
I just dropped the ball. It's my fault.
My lighter out over here to put the thing up. I don't have my pocket knife out and accessible. I have a couple on me. Just ow! Still hot tape on my leg. Whoops. Go ahead and open this bad boy up instead of reading, because I'm better at pictures than I am words. This is the Smoke In Cigar of the Month Club. If you participated in our September Smoke In Push, ooh, dang, son. There's some, speaking of Camacho, you've got the Aganorsa Rare Leaf Maduro, which is a fantastic cigar. You have the Figurado Knuckle Sandwich Espinosa.
Ooh.
Yeah, Figurado. Dang. You have the El Mago. Never heard of it. Never seen it in my life. Got a nice little factory right there on the front of it. Then you have the Camacho Triple Maduro.
Ooh.
Right there. Dang. You have the Trinidad Espiritu Series 3. This is the one that Rick Carroll is smoking this evening.
And box price?
It is. And then you have the Timeless Fierro Tego, the Great Smoke 2023 in here. Which normally these comes with 5 cigars, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6 cigars. So there's an extra little Christmas gift
Christmas
in there
bonus
for December. Maybe it says it on the paper. Let's see. What's this say? The Happy Holidays Fierro Tego Timeless Black TGS 2023 limited edition. Experience the magic of the holidays with Fierro Tego Timeless Black limited edition. The Great Smoke 2023. We're adding a touch of festive cheer to your cigar collection. This exclusive cigar, designed exclusively for the Great Smoke 2023, promises a memorable smoking experience that's perfect for celebrating the season. Draped in a gorgeous Dominican leaf, the Timeless Black sports a sleek 6.5 by 48 size. That's both visually appealing and deeply satisfying. Underneath, its elegant exterior lies a harmonious blend of Dominican Nicaraguan fillers, a masterful combination produced in extremely limited quantities. Normally $18.50 for that cigar. So you got an extra $20 value thrown into your Cigar of the Month Club this month.
That's nice.
That's really nice.
Smoking's legit.
So happy holidays. I like how they put the total retail value on those as well, because you pay $35, right? And you're getting $65 plus another $20 onto your pack this month for December.
That's good budget luxury right there.
Bob Ellis says you got to see a TM today. Good pack this month. That's a great pack. That Fierro Tego Timeless, man. That's a good dang cigar.
So do I pick my 3 first?
No, go one at a time. You pick, I pick. You pick, I pick. You pick, I pick.
Oh, if you said I pick first, so you know that knuckle sandwich is going to end up on my desk.
Yeah, and I know that other one that I couldn't name was going to end up on mine. Yeah, no, Out of those, I'd definitely take that Ferry Otego first. You're going to take the knuckle sandwich, and then, or you would take a knuckle sandwich. I'd take the Ferry Otego. Then you'd probably grab that. I don't know. You might take the Trinidad.
I'd take the Aganorsa.
Oh. So then I would take the Trinidad, and then you would take the Camacho Triple Maduro, and then I would take the El Maggio Miami Art Deco Toro. That's how that would end up.
This sounds like a plan.
Of course it does. Because once again, never the bride.
Oh, no, wait. Last month, when we got that Cigar of the Month club,
it's sitting right here.
I gave it all. You have the whole thing. I didn't take nothing out of it.
I'll give it back. I'll trade it.
No, you won't.
Charles Adams says the other company's COM pack is stuck in Orlando post office since 12/2.
Oh.
That sucks.
Adam, we don't have the cutters and lighters yet. We have cutters, lighters, ashtrays, and Travadors coming.
No.
No.
We don't. We have cutters, lighters, and travel humidors coming.
Oh, we didn't get the ashtrays. That's right.
Do you want me to go get the pictures of them and
Yeah.
put them on the stream?
Yeah.
All right. So
do it.
You do a song and dance and entertain people while I take care of this. Maybe not a literal song and dance.
Well, if I was going to be singing that song for Chief right now, it'd probably be "They Asked Me How I Knew." Smoke gets in your eyes, because that boy's eyes are watering something.
They are. I think it's the rabbit air pulling it over here on me.
He's so sensitive. He's just so sensitive. Oh. Excited. Man, my lips are red for some reason. That's kind of awkward. It's natural. So, and I need to shave something fierce. Yeah, I neglected that too. I guess I'll shave tonight when I go in the house. I got to work tomorrow, so I got to look halfway decent for work. So, as we're all in agreement that Die Hard is the best Christmas movie, and the only Star Wars movies are Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, and everything else is Star Wars adjacent, I think the world is in a better place. I really do. I mean, the fact that Chief's not on here and he can't disagree just makes it even better. So, excuse me. If you had, while Steven's doing this, I'll ask some questions. If you had a chance for your sweetie to buy you a box of cigars for Christmas, and they had, let's make it easy, they had $500 they could spend on one box. Now, if that box doesn't cost $500, you don't get the extra money and they don't get to buy you a second box. What box of cigars would you want them to buy you and put under the Christmas tree for you? Ready? Go. What is it?
A single box?
Yeah, a box of cigars. One box of cigars. He's got to make it more difficult. He's not even on
I'm
screen.
just asking. I'm not paying full attention because I'm over here pulling up stuff on the stream.
He's always got to try to jump in on. He gives me just a minute to talk. I mean, it's Chief talk, and I get a little chance to speak. And what does he do? Goodness. He just jumps on, and he's got to try and take my thunder. God knows. Nobody wants a box of cigars. Nobody's answering. Unless the lag.
Oh, if I had to right now, it would be. It'd be between Senator, Olmec Claro box.
Wait, no. See.
I said I'm saying it would be
millennials.
Between.
They can't answer questions.
I said it would be
ask
between.
A question. What one box? I didn't say what selection of possibilities. I said make a choice on one. Box.
I am making a decision out loud. It's called Chief Talk. It's not called Chief Think. It's called Chief Talk.
Thank God it's not Chief Think. Senator by Steel Bob by Bob. That's right. Box of feral flying pigs or Papa Saka. CJ, God dang it! One box. One choice. Come on. League provide L40. See, Adams got it. He understood the assignment. Acid Cuba. Go ahead, Gary.
I think I'm going to go...
The Gray Cliff 50. See, Charles, he's got to go out of the box. It can't be $500. It's got to be $690. That's ridiculous a box of cigars, $690. That's woo.
Might be a big box of cigars.
Ooh, it might be. Rock Patel used to have the Edge in a 200 count box. So I think it was still $400. It was still overpriced.
Do I get to smoke one out of your box that you're gonna get?
Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Still will star number 1. All right, the aromatic. That's what I'm talking about. Great cigar. You only get 13 of those, so you gotta. Is it 13? I think it's 13.
Yeah, 13.
It might be 10.
Nah, I think it's 13. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go the Toro Olmec Claros because I have some Senators left. It would either be that or a box of Whiskey Rebellion.
See? Can't say one. Can't just one. Just one. It's either this or that. It's not this or that. It's this. You can't give 2 answers to one question. You just can't do it. And Jay Bates, I'm surprised the Feral Flying Pigs instead of the H99 pigs. I'm surprised at that.
Would you like to talk over the?
So these are our lighters. Now you see on one side on the gray one it's got BTCG, and on the other side it's got Chief in the green, and Chief.
I'll show that picture.
Where it's green and black.
Show
but what it is that paleo lighter, which is an amazing double jet lighter. Lots of fuel, like 50 plus cigars with it. One side is going to have the Bob the Cigar Guy logo on it. The other side is going to have the Chief logo on it, so that people don't feel like, well, I need to buy this or I need to buy that. When you get 2 for 1 money.
Well, and we are going to sell this black. That's what they call black.
Mm-hmm.
This gray
charcoal.
It's called black, and then we are selling the olive drab green. So there are 2 options, but each color has the Chief logo on one side and the Bob the Cigar Guy Rhino logo on the other side. Now, these are the travel humidors that we are going with. These are
5 counts.
I think they're 5 counts. Yes, they're 5 count humidors. I have one over here. Nope, it's not down there. Where is that thing?
Your yellow one's up top.
Is it up there?
Yellow
I'm not gonna stand up and get it. These are the 5 count humidors. We're gonna have in black Bob the Cigar Guy's logo with the rhino, and in green we're going to have the Chief Talk logo, or the Chief logo. Sorry, not Chief Talk. But we're going to have that in the olive drab green as well. And not vice versa. There's not going to be any Chief Black or Bob the Cigar Guy green. It's going to be either Bob the Cigar Guy Black or Chief Talk green. And then we are going to have these 2 cutters. These are the Perfecto cutters. They're guillotines. And this is a raised bubble, I do believe.
Yeah, it is.
That if you were to flip it upside down, you could put it on a slanted surface and it's not going to move. But you're going to have either one or the other. You're going to have a Bob the Cigar Guy on one side, or you're going to have Bob Cigar Guy or Chief. I can't remember what prices we have set for these.
Actually, we don't get to set the prices.
Well, yes, we don't get to set the prices. The prices are set by quality importers. I can't remember what that price is off the top of my head right now. But we can't overcharge and we can't undercharge. Actually, we can overcharge a bit if we wanted to, but we're just going to charge you the exact bare minimum that we're allowed to charge for these. But I do want to say that for the cutter, the travel humidor, and the lighter, I think all 3 together was just under $65 for all 3 if you wanted to get a full set. Man, that makes me think maybe we should do something like that. Maybe we should make sets and then just individuals, in case instead of people putting in 3 in their cart, like 1 lighter, 1 travel humidor, 1 cutter, they just put in a full set. I want to set up.
Yeah, but then we'd have to try to keep inventory on set.
Well, we just set a
things
certain
and-
amount, and then if we sell out of the sets, people can go make their own.
Well,
out
I
of
think
the
we
inventory
did
left.
50 and 50 on the cutters. Was it 25 and 25 on the Travadors?
I cannot remember the.
And like 25 and 25 on the lighters. This is our first ever swag thing. And so we went with
cigar
the
accessory swag.
cigar accessory thing.
This is not showing my email.
And so we went with the minimums, the minimum quantities.
So we were doing 100 cutters.
Yeah,
so
50
of you, 50 of me. We were doing 100 paleo pistolas.
Are we doing 100? Awesome.
Yep, we did 50 for you, 50 for me, and then we did 60
50 green and
humidors,
50 black.
30 green, 30 black.
Okay.
And then let me close that down. I don't know why this is way over here. Now you got to answer all the questions that are coming up because I'm not paying attention to
All
that
right.
at the moment.
Well, the H99 pigs aren't available. LOL. So, well, the universe speaks. Second sale done. Headed home now by Mac Bergson. Man's always grinding. He's selling tools in his sleep. Stogie Sister said, "Oh, look at those. They're fancy." Adam said, "Hello to Stogie Sister." Max says, "Did the BTCG ones, all 4 letters, sell for more since they are more valuable?" We are both equal value added. Nice swag, fellas, from Stogie Sister. They all look great from Adam Wolf. Cool cutter from Dan the Man Burns. These are the cutters basically that Drew Estate had for years and years and years. That Perfecto cutter, really nice cutter. We could have got into the Zycar XIs and things like that, but the price point on those were going to be so expensive. We just decided to go with budget luxury. And if people are really interested in these and they buy these, then maybe we'll step up to another level the next time we place an order to do these. So if they don't sell and they just sit in our studio forever,
we'll have them for a while.
Then we may not get another set anytime soon. Michael said sweet. Sammy Flo said fire.
So there's
fire.
there's the black. It's the white Chief logo instead of it being in black like you guys. There was an option on the other screen where because we hadn't decided which one we wanted to do. So the logo, my Chief logo, which very rarely appears in white, will be on white for the black lighter and black for the green lighter. So that's the...
and I'm just going to be all color, always.
Your color kind of pops more on the green, though, as you can kind of see. Let me try to pull... where you can see both of them, but it's the Palio Pistola.
Great lighter,
and we're gonna have 50 of them, and then we're gonna have 50 of the cutters, and then we're going to have 50 cutters, 50 lighters, 30 humidors.
I thought you said 100 lighters.
Well, 50 of your lighter, 50 of black,
50 black, 50 green,
50 green, 30 black humidors, 30 green humidors. And then 50
Chief
Bob Cigar cutters,
Bob Cigar.
50 Chief cutters. So there are. Stop sharing. Come over here and put us back like this. So we got. So you already said this one. Why are you so close to your camera? Gotta be so close. So he just says, nice swag. Adam Wolf says, they all look great. Dan Burns says, cool cutter. Sammy Flo with the fire emojis. Michael with the sweet. Max says, I would have done a 75-25 split. I'm not going to say which is which. Jimmy says, don't sell yourself short, BTCG. Without you, we have no Chief. Jimmy says, 80-20, man. Wow, you guys are... So he says I need both. Scott Diamond. Love you guys. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah, brother.
Hey, if I buy that motorcycle, you gonna ride it up here? I'm not gonna buy the motorcycle.
Bob Ellis says, will they be available? Where will they? They will be available through Shredder Report.
If somebody can get our payment set up.
Before those, I was under a time crunch with the ornament. right? I had to push those out as fast as I had to. And I didn't know that our money purchasing thing was down when I went to create the thing. So I had to, oh crap, let me throw one in there. So now, whenever we get those in, before we tell anybody that they're in, we will have all the kinks ironed out.
All right. When he said before we tell anybody, what that means is, Dad, you can't run your mouth and say, "Oh, guess what we got," before it's time to say, "Guess what we got."
Charles Edison says, "What's the ETA? I want to show them off at the Great Smoke." Hopefully, we'll have them next week. If they come at the 6-week lead time. So we'll see.
I don't know when they're going to get here until I have a box at the house.
Matt Bergson says Scott Diamond is the man. Happy Hanukkah. So if we have them next week, we'll show them off. Probably won't have a listing for them because I want to take pictures of them just to have pictures for an article. Because I'll do another article like I did.
I honestly don't expect to be selling them until New Year's, after New Year's.
Which sucks because we wanted to have them here, around Black Friday, so people could buy them and have them for
Christmas presents
or Christmas, or buy for yourself for Christmas. But that didn't happen. I do want to give another shout out for these awesome bands from Adventura. I love that they're metal. I know they're not all metal.
Yeah, mine's not.
Oh, is it not? Mm-hmm. This
yeah, those metal bands are cool.
Royal Return, nice metal band. It's cool. I like that.
I do too.
So yeah, that's the goal is hopefully start selling them in a date of 2023. But if not, they should be well before the Great Smoke is here. And I'm excited to have them. I mean, we've talked about for a few years trying to get some branded cigar accessories. And with the partnership with Cigar and Quality Importers, we now have that ability. So the goal is to sell all of them. So
maybe give a couple away.
Oh, I'm sure we'll give them away. I mean, but
maybe keep a couple.
I guess technically the goal is to sell half of them. So
no, I don't know about that, but I want to sell 90%.
Sammy Flo says just the King's Gold. That's not true. I'm smoking a Royal Return right now. And it's metal. Don't believe me? Look. They have a few because the Queen's Pearl is metal as well. But apparently the Barbaroja's Invasion is not metal.
It's paper. Thick stock though. There's enough metallic ink on it to almost be metal.
No, Sammy Flo, this is the Royal Return, not the King's Gold. And the Queen's Pearl was gold as well. Or was metal as well. Because that was the first one I ever smoked. And I was like, is this a metal band?
They are cool.
This don't have no AKA on it. The Royal Return, that's all it says.
Y'all are silly.
Did you enjoy your cigar by the Cigar Guy?
It was good. It was a tight draw though.
Tight draw?
It didn't get out a lot. It didn't put out a lot of smoke, but flavors were nice.
That's nice. Are you buttoning up your? Have you been doing homework and buttoning up your top 10 list?
Nope. I've been smoking cigars, but I have not been saying what's my top cigar. What I'll do is I will just I'll dive into it. I will get laser focused and.
Well, it's nice because at the end of the year, what date is your last day of work? 21st, 23rd,
something like that.
So you'll have a week and a half, right? That you can just come out here and pound cigars down. No,
your mom will have a ton of things for me to do.
I'm sure you'll find a way to get out here.
Oh yes, absolutely. I want to get I'm making the first lady a couple presents on the lathe, And
it's so nice for you because
I want to get on the forge.
when you have the time on your days off, or when you're about to have your long period off for the winter break, if it's cold outside, you can come in here, you can come into the shop, you can shut that down, you can open up the forge, and while that's heating up, you can come in here and smoke cigars and drink drinks and eat food and all that kind of stuff. Watch your Ted Lasso reruns on the computer, and it's easy for me. Like, I gotta split my time on Thursdays and Mondays, so
No,
maybe
you could go buy you some Visqueen and one of them little pop-up tents and put it around your little smoker grill and put some wood in your little offset thing, and
why don't we?
you could have a little smoky space.
Can the Bob Cigar Guy budget pay for that?
Dude, it's Visqueen. It's Visqueen. Get a couple tarps. Get a couple old blankets.
So Bob Cigar Guy budget can pay for it.
Wrap the blankets around the things, or just sit real close to your smoker.
Sammy Flo says, Chief, it's not on the band, but when you go online to Half Wheel, if you went to Chevette Report, you would have had a better argument. Aventura, the Royal Return, King's Gold. Well, what about the Queen's Pearl? What about that? Because that was a metal band as well.
Y'all are hilarious.
Arguing with Santa.
You're getting cold.
At least I'll get something. But I think we're going to call it here for the show. I know Bob's not going to light another cigar. I'm done with this one, and I'll probably light up one for the road. But it's been a wonderful show. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Bob the Cigar Guy, you have any parting words?
I'm just trying to see which the Aventura Cigar King's Gold Robusto is metal. The Royal Return Queen's Pearls Lancero is metal. The Royal Return King's Gold Toro is metal. And the King's Gold Corona is metal. Those are the ones I see real quick.
But you said the Queen's Pearl. That's not a King's Gold.
No, I agree. I agree. The Navigator uses a metallic blue, black, and white band. Aventura Cigars, the Navigator, Francis D. Corona.
So next week we will have Chief Talk. The 14th, we will be here having Chief Talk. We might be taking off the last 2 weeks of the year with Chief Talk. I'm kind of kicking around some ideas in my head of maybe redoing some stuff with Chief Talk. And Chief Talk will continue to operate as it does, but maybe update some things, some videos and stuff. So I might take those Thursdays to come out here and actually work instead of stream. Maybe I'll work on my computer and like cut my phone on and live stream to Instagram or something like that.
Oh, can I give a spoiler?
Sure.
Early January on Chief Talk. Ladies Takeover. The first lady is going to be in here leading, kind of, with some restrictions, the question and answer session to the ladies of Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. That's right. No Steve Saka, just Cindy and Miss Yvonne. They're going to be on, and it's going to be a hoot and a half. I am so looking forward to it. Back to you, Chief.
Yeah, so it won't be a 100% ladies show because I'm going to run the live stream.
You're going to have that mute button.
Somebody has to.
Yeah.
I'll be on stream.
I'm going to sit back and guard your mom a little bit. So don't ask that.
Mom can maybe sit in your chair and have that screen over there. And then
I'll sit off screen holding up notes saying, "Don't say that."
Maybe maybe I can, like I do with you, I can, pop myself out and make her the solo layout, but still have the ability to say, "All right, Mom, see you later."
We got to lock everything. We got to hide everything because she's gonna want to give something away.
Yeah, that's not happening. But no, thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you all for making another wonderful Thursday night stream. We did not hit the 20 number mark tonight, so we've got to restart our streak next week. Hopefully. We will send you off with some wonderful brands. Do make sure you check out for the holiday season Cigar.com. Check out cutters, sliders, things like that, because when you check out, you can use the code Chief Talk, all one word and in capitals. You get yourself 15% off. But if you're saving yourself your coin until the Bob the Cigar Guy and Chief Swag come out, we completely understand.
No, buy all your stuff.
But if you want to tell people, hey, I wish I could have this Zycar lighter. Oh, I wish I had this Zycar cutter. Oh, I wish I had this Zycar travel humidor. Tell them that they can use the code Chief Talk, all one word and in capitals, for 15% off the order.
15%. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing.
That ain't not nothing. As always, make sure you're following along with ChevetteReport.com, checking it out. Ornaments should go back live again tomorrow in case you guys haven't gotten your ornaments. And we'll catch you next week. Have you checked out ChevetteReport.com? It's the newest cigar media outlet to keep you in the know with all things cigar lifestyle related. From press releases to reviews, we have it all covered. Be some of our first members to join ChevetteReport.com and be a part of the next step in the cigar culture. ChevetteReport.com.
Time to relax. Whew. Man, I'm beat. Whew. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Show's over. Go home. Go home. Show's over. What are you waiting for? You waiting for another show? This is a one-ticket entry. Go. Bye. Go. Go. Go.